what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Whether you're new to aviation or an experienced pilot looking to advance your skills, Go Vertical Aviation has you covered. With an excellent learning atmosphere and a staff committed to excellence in education, Go Vertical Aviation will customize a learning program just for you. For more information, go to goverticalaviation.com or call 256-412-5226. Be sure to follow Go Vertical Aviation on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Don't just go. Go vertical.
Boutique Air in Muscle Shoals, Alabama offers direct flights to Atlanta, Nashville, and Pensacola. Boutique Air service runs twice daily, 7 days a week with fares starting at $59. Follow Boutique Air Muscle Shoals on Facebook at Boutique Air MSL and book your flight through boutiqueair.com. Boutique Air,
where you can fly private for the cost of commercial.
no representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. Many of you have now heard the term stepped-up basis and it possibly being eliminated, which is very concerning. I encourage you to schedule your free 15-minute consultation with attorney Harlan Mitchell to find out what you can do to protect yourself and your family. Schedule your appointment with attorney Harlan Mitchell by calling 256-216-9884 or by going to bamaestateplanning.com. Do it today.
Would you like enhanced energy, better moods, less fatigue, help with allergies, better sleep, mental clarity, or just want improvement of your overall immune health and well-being? Do you need to recover from intense activities, workouts, or sports? Then IV therapy at the Drip Factor inside Trinity Medical Center is right for you. Our IV drips are filled with nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that will help your body replenish, restore, and achieve your wellness goals. For more information, visit trinity-medicalcare.com and schedule your appointment today at Trinity Medical Center, located at 500 Governors Drive.
Experience the difference at Athens Bible School. The vision and purpose is to provide each student a quality education in a Christ-centered environment to develop the whole person spiritually, mentally, physically, and socially in safe and supportive surroundings. The solid biblical foundation permeates learning and culture in the classrooms and every extracurricular activity.
Hey everybody, this is Daryl Worley, and you're listening to The Mark White Show. Hey, step up and make a difference like he does.
Hey y'all, this is Jeff Foxworthy, and you can make a huge difference in somebody's life. You just may not have figured out how yet, and that's why you're listening to The Mark White Show.
Hi, this is Maggie Peterson. I played Charlene Darling on The Andy Griffith Show, and you are listening to The Mark White Show.
Hi folks, this is Ricky Skaggs, and you're listening to The Mark White Show.
Hello, I'm Gene Stallings, and this is The Mark White Show. Get off the sideline and get involved and make a difference in your community.
You are listening to The Mark White Show. My daddy is your host, Mark White.
Do something good today.
Welcome to a Friday edition of the Mark White Show. I am your host, Mark White, and as many of you know, this month, the month of April, is Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month across the nation. Right now, I have on the line with me Daniel Svoboda. I got to know Daniel through Amy Sparks, who has the School of Hope up in North Carolina. Right now, I'd like to welcome Daniel to the program. Welcome to the Mark White Show, Daniel.
Thank you, buddy Mark. It's such an honor and pleasure.
Absolutely, my friend. And I see your positive posts on a daily basis. And one of the things that I saw today, a lot of people just need someone to be kind to them today. Let's talk about what that means to you, Daniel.
Well, kindness is very important everywhere around the world. In fact, so is acceptance. I believe deep down inside, it's time for the whole world to know and to understand that everybody with autism and disabilities of all ages want to be loved and accepted for who they are too. Because just like us, they have feelings, and they definitely have a great and amazing and awesome place in this world, just like everybody else does. Kindness is important because it shows that you care. It shows love, and it shows respect above and beyond. And in fact, I like to explain that it's important to accept others for who they are on the inside. It's not the outside or the skin color that matters. It's a loving, kind, caring heart and soul that always matters the very most. And it's important to accept others for who they are on the inside. And that definitely goes for everybody with autism, disabilities, and special needs of all ages. And it's time to use the power of teamwork to spread acceptance, to spread kindness, and to spread love and joy and encouragement and inspiration. The more we can all do that as a team, the more a better place the world will be.
Daniel, where does your inspiration come from? Where does this passion and this positivity come from for you?
Most of it is definitely from the determination and the dedication that built deep within based on all the challenges that I faced growing up with autism. Our mission and company was established on July 16th, 2011. This year, it's going to become a decade. It's a family and team mission, and my sweet mom, Miss Cindy, has helped me with all of it. She helps me with my schedule. She tells me what an event is going to be like. She helps me know all these different ideas that can help get the Imagifriends known out there. And seeing stories about many others with autism and disabilities doing great and amazing and awesome things, even sharing their gifts and talents with others too. I even like to explain that it's important to know that the world and life do not have the final say, and there is no such thing as impossible or impossibility.
I love that. And tomorrow, April the 10th, there is a book being released, Dr. Temple Grandin Meets Grant and His Friends. You are included in that special book.
Oh, absolutely. It is so exciting. And Temple Grandin is one of our sweet friends. We see her from time to time at different conferences.
Speaking of conferences and speaking of talking to young people, let's talk about your experience as you've been able to go around and speak to young people about acceptance, about autism awareness, and your positivity.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, public speaking is one of my top 7 jobs. I'm also a full-time autism artist. I'm a CEO, entrepreneur, author, an autism advocate, and autism ambassador. I love speaking at schools and churches and colleges and even lots of conferences too. All of this was definitely inspired based on the challenges that I faced growing up with autism. There had been times when I was bullied, times when I was made fun of and called bad names. Even some good friends of mine with autism went through the same thing. That's what inspired me to create the Imagifriends of Imagiville, and what inspired me to help the world to understand and to know more about autism acceptance and autism inclusion. And I also like to say that if we definitely use the power of teamwork, we can combine our gifts and our talents to build stronger and powerful communities. And I also want to help others to know that you should never settle for things the way they are, because big, big dreams do come true. Just like Walt Disney said, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I just mentioned that there is no such thing as impossible or impossibility. And I want to encourage others to know that you don't have to be like anybody else, and you do not have to fit in. Like Dr. Seuss said, why fit in when you were born to stand out? It's important that we all stand out and be our amazing and awesome and incredible selves and stay true to ourselves every day. That's what helps you to accomplish great and amazing and awesome things. And the more we share kindness and the more we encourage and inspire others, it can really make a huge impact on their lives and even on themselves in great and amazing and above and beyond ways.
Daniel, let's talk about the books. You alluded to Imagiville, and you have books that you have written. What is the purpose of those books? What do you hope comes from that?
Well, my very first book is called My Imagiville, and it was about being bullied. It stars a young boy named Joshua, whom I named after my awesome younger brother. He has autism in the story, and at first he feels sad because he gets bullied too, but he uses his imagination to visit Imagiville, and the Imagifriends teach Joshua about how very special and very amazing he is, and having autism is what makes him special because he can do great and amazing and awesome things too. My second book features my star leading character, the Mupperesmo. It's called The Mupperesmo and the Rainbow of Imagiville, and it teaches about acceptance, and it teaches that we all come in different shapes and sizes and colors, but it's important to accept everybody for who they are. And third, The Inspirations of Imagiville, and it teaches dreaming big, kindness, and so much more different kinds of powerful inspiration that needs to be spread all around the world. I am recently working on a brand new book right now that'll feature a new special character called Bouncy Rouncy Marty, who is actually based on me. And I'm writing this book to help the world to understand and to know more about autism acceptance and autism inclusion. Once the pages are completed, my mom and I will do the typing together, and we will search for the right publisher who can publish it for us so it can be sold in stores and be used everywhere.
If it's okay with you, Daniel, what I want to do is take a quick break, and when we come back, I want to share about some more of your advocacy, and then also share how people can find your books, how they can get you to come to where they're at and speak. Would you stick with me?
Oh, sure. I will definitely stick with you.
Right now, we're talking to Daniel Svoboda, and we are talking about autism awareness, autism acceptance. What an amazing guy. I'm so glad to have him on the Mark White Show today, all the way from North Carolina. We appreciate him joining us. I hope you'll stick with us as we continue this conversation. You are listening to the Mark White Show, and I'm your host, Mark White.
big old hug, a little laugh. We can make a difference. All we have to do is try. Yeah, every day's a chance to change somebody else's life. Let's all do something good today.
Whether you're new to aviation or an experienced pilot looking to advance your skills, Go Vertical Aviation has you covered. With an excellent learning atmosphere and a staff committed to excellence in education, Go Vertical Aviation will customize a learning program just for you. For more information, go to goverticalaviation.com or call 256-412-5226. Be sure to follow Go Vertical Aviation on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Don't just go. Go vertical.
Boutique Air in Muscle Shoals, Alabama offers direct flights to Atlanta, Nashville, and Pensacola. Boutique Air service runs twice daily, 7 days a week, with fares starting at $59. Follow Boutique Air Muscle Shoals on Facebook at Boutique Air MSL and book your flight through boutiqueair.com. Boutique Air,
where you can fly private for the cost of commercial.
the best way to buy, sell, and experience land is with Jonathan Berryhill. For your farm, ranch, recreational, hunting, timber, and acreage needs, contact National Land Realty Professional Jonathan Berryhill at 256-874-7354 or email at jberryhill@nationalland.com. Be sure to follow Jonathan Berryhill with National Land Realty on Facebook. This is your land. Thompson Roofing and Construction is a locally owned family business serving the North Alabama and Southern Tennessee area. They are a Better Business Bureau A+ member since 2011 and a GAF Master Elite Contractor. Give them a call at 256-952-3309 or check them out on the web at 256roofing.com. They offer free inspections.
Thompson Roofing and Construction.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. Losing a loved one is hard, but losing a loved one and not having an estate plan is even harder. Attorney Harlan Mitchell witnessed what not having an estate plan can do to families and decided to use his experience to do something about it. I encourage you to go to BamaEstatePlanning.com or give Harlan Mitchell a call at 256-216-9884. Again, that website is BamaEstatePlanning.com. Let Harlan Mitchell help you with estate planning. Do it for those you love and do it today.
He's got a cold, nothing to worry about.
Just need a couple of stitches.
Your COVID rapid test is negative.
Oh boy, X-ray shows it's broken.
Trust Trinity Medical Care when you need urgent care or routine medical care. Walk-ins are welcome, or let Trinity help you virtually with telemedicine. Visit trinity-medicalcare.com for more information and follow them on Facebook. Trinity Medical Care, where your care comes first. Located on Governor's Drive and South Parkway.
Hey everybody, this is Paul Overstreet, and you are listening to The Mark White Show. Stay tuned because Mark is doing some things on his show that's helping his community and uplifting people, so you stay with him.
He drives into the city, works extra hard all day, finishes up early so he can get away. Blue-eyed kid on second base wants dad to watch him play. Daddy,
welcome back to the Mark White Show. Right now I have on the line with me Daniel Svoboda, and he is in North Carolina. We are bringing awareness to autism. We're talking about autism acceptance. We've talked about books that Daniel has written and a book that he is going to be in with Temple Grandin. This book is being released tomorrow. Welcome back to the Mark White Show, Daniel.
Why, thank you. This is very amazing and very awesome, above and beyond.
I think the timing's great, too, because of this book release tomorrow. I'm excited for you. I can't imagine how exciting it is to think about being a part of this book with Temple Grandin, as you said, one of your special friends. I've actually had the opportunity to meet Temple when she came to Athens, Alabama, to Athens State University several years ago. I'm excited about this opportunity for you.
Oh, thank you so much. In fact, I'll never forget when we first met her at a conference about a few years ago, and boy, was it really packed there. She's very impressed with what we do, too.
How did you get included in the book Dr. Temple Grandin Meets Grant and His Friends?
Well, actually, the awesome people who worked on the book contacted me by Facebook, too. And we definitely worked it out together, and I definitely was so excited when this opportunity came. They contacted us by Facebook, and when they told us about it, I couldn't stop jumping for joy because just like Sweet Temple Grandin, I'm determined to help the world to know more about autism acceptance and autism inclusion. And since our mission and company is dedicated to 5 major important things, it was such an honor and a pleasure. So when they first contacted us and helped us with what they want to put into the book, it has been very exciting ever since.
Absolutely. And it is exciting to think about the opportunities, the doors of opportunity that are opening for you, Daniel. And let's talk about the future and talk about opportunities that are coming your way to be able to speak with young people and be able to bring awareness to autism.
Well, definitely. Despite the pandemic, I had the opportunity to create some new art, including some new hero Imagifriends dedicated to the great heroes who have helped us out and have worked very hard during this time. When this new year began, it slowly but surely started to get productive. I'm not just working on my new book, but I also got the opportunity to create some names for some special autism teachers, and I have done a few virtual meetings. But to be more than honest, I love seeing people in person. So not only is the book in the works, but slowly but surely our schedule is coming back, and the opportunities are coming back in great and amazing and awesome ways. The Imagifriends are now displayed at a special place called Esteemed Coffee in Cary, North Carolina, a special place where they hire teens and adults with autism and disability. And most of all, we are now friends with some great friends of a place called Moji Coffee in Winston-Salem, and they too hire teens and adults with autism and disability. They have become part of our team, and they are such amazing friends. But that's not all, though. I can hardly wait to see where this awesome book with Temple Grandin will lead to. And a very sweet friend here in North Carolina has asked me to have some of my items for a special store that they are working on in an Asheville mall in Asheville, North Carolina. Our Imagifriends Facebook page has really grown to over 3,110 something likes now. And most of all, definitely, I have been recently interviewed by a few news channels, and I do believe and expect to see even bigger and greater things to come, because I like to say this, once my mind is made up, I don't change my mind, and I don't take no for an answer.
Speaking of those stores, Daniel, will that include the bracelets and earrings that you and your mom have been making?
Definitely, yes. Our Imagifriends jewelry is made by hand. Even my sweet Grandma Peggy helps us out with that.
Oh, that is awesome, Daniel. And I want people to know how they can get in touch with you, how they can find the books. And I'm looking forward to this book release, of course, tomorrow. And I hope that people will check out the book and even your art. And I want you to tell all the different ways that you want people to connect with you, to be able to find the various things that you and even your mom and your team of friends offer.
Well, the best ways to contact us are definitely by Facebook. I'm under the name Daniel Svoboda, and I sometimes get contacted on my Facebook page called Friends of DJ Svoboda and the Imagifriends, and you can even visit our new website, which is newly designed, at djandtheimagifriends.com. Those are the main ways you can definitely get in contact with us.
Daniel, I have really enjoyed this conversation, and I hope that through this conversation there's someone out there who's been encouraged and inspired today. Maybe there are people who aren't aware of autism in the way that some of us are, that they don't have any personal connections, but just because we don't have a connection or a personal connection with someone who is different from us doesn't mean that we can't connect and find common ground where we can be friends together.
I do agree with you on that one, 100%.
How old are you right now, Daniel?
I am now 38.
Little bit younger than me.
Oh, it doesn't matter how old you are. All great and amazing and awesome things are very possible, and you can like lots of things that lots of children love and enjoy, which I also love to say.
Absolutely. Well, Daniel Svoboda, it has been a real joy to have you here on the Mark White Show today, and tell your mom and your grandmother I said hello as well.
I certainly will.
Well, we're looking forward to more things, and again, I want to thank my friend Amy with School of Hope for making the connection, because if I hadn't had Amy on the program through School of Hope, I wouldn't have connected with you, Daniel. So this is really a treat to be able to connect with you and to be able to get to know you through this interview.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. In fact, Amy Sparks is a very good friend of ours, and sometimes we do things with her for the School of Hope, too. I call that a very awesome, amazing treat, too.
Thank you, Daniel.
You are very welcome, and thank you for this awesome and incredible opportunity.
Folks, what an amazing guy. Daniel Svoboda. We're glad that he could be on the Mark White Show today as we bring awareness to autism, as we talk about autism acceptance. You know, here's a guy who, from a very young age, at 3 years old, was diagnosed with autism, and you can hear the passion in his voice. You can hear what he is doing right now to encourage and inspire those around him. I hope that you will make the connection with Daniel and get to know him and find his books, find the jewelry, the different opportunities. This special book that's being released tomorrow, Dr. Temple Grandin Meets Grant and His Friends, where Daniel is included in that. You know, on the Mark White Show, we're recognizing difference makers and sharing their stories to encourage and inspire us all to make a difference ourselves. And I hope that if this show is having an impact on your life, that if it is making a difference in your life, that you'll share it with your friends, your neighbors, and your family. Let them know about the Mark White Show and how they can make a difference in their own lives. I hope that you'll follow the Mark White Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and also subscribe to the Mark White Show via TuneIn Radio, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Audio Boom, SoundCloud, Blueberry, and even on YouTube. You have been listening to another edition of the Mark White Show, and this is your host, Mark White, encouraging you to find your purpose by making a difference in someone's life today.
Who live and love in my hometown. These are my kind of people.
Hey guys, this is Quentin Aaron. I wanted to tell you guys about my friend True Hayden in need of a bone marrow transplant. So we're going to have a bone marrow drive in Huntsville, Alabama. I want you to stay tuned for information from my friend Mark White of The Mark White Show.
Thank you, Quentin. As Quentin said, the Be True Bone Marrow Drive is to save the life of 8-month-old True Amore Hayden. The Be True Bone Marrow Drive will take place April 17th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Rock Family Worship Center, located at 3401 Holmes Avenue Northwest in Huntsville, Alabama. You're not only helping True Hayden, but others in the community who need a bone marrow transplant as well. We hope you'll make plans to join us. Thank you for your support.
Hi, everybody. This is DJ Thomas. You know, raindrops may be falling on your head, but on Kyla's Corner, she's living life sunny side up.
Nothing seems to fit. You are my sunshine, my only.
This is Kyla Carter of Kyla's Corner. You can hear my segment every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Time on The Mark White Show. Remember to tune in every Saturday and always live life sunny side up.
Please don't take my sunshine away.
Is it time for a haircut? Go see my friends Philip Butler and B.H. Parker at Southwind Barbershop, located at 1637 Lee Street in Rogersville, Alabama. Give them a call at 256-247-5658. That's 256-247-5658.
If you like hickory smoked ribs that fall apart at the slightest pull, or barbecue shoulders that are so slow smoked each tender bite melts in your mouth, then you are going to love Baby Jack's Barbecue. Baby Jack's Barbecue in Bartlett and Arlington. Try the barbecue chicken, beef brisket sandwich, barbecue potato, it is huge, or the Baby Jack Trio, pork, turkey, or beef brisket sliders. You like wet ribs? They like dry ribs. Get one slab that has them both. Catering? Baby Jack's can feed a family or an army. Drive in, drive through, order online, or come in and set a minute. Baby Jack's Barbecue in Bartlett at Highway 70 in Appling, or in Arlington at Highway 70 just a block west of 385.
Hello, my name is Christian Martinez. I'm a rising senior at Athens Bible School. My school is great because of the wonderful environment in which students can grow and flourish. We have great academics that include the University Preparatory Diploma and dual enrollment courses that lead to an associate's degree before high school graduation. All my teachers and the school's employees are Christians who are devoted to the welfare of students. We have an excellent student body, competitive sports program, and study the Bible first thing every day. It's a great place. Please consider joining us at ABS next year, or give that special child in your life the great opportunity I have.
Mr. Cecil Batchelor is the one that started this business as Dependable Service Center. And even though now it's Green's Dependable Hardware and we're a True Value store, our tagline is still Your Dependable Service Center. We've tried to keep that alive for all these years. Mr. Batchelor really started a good business. We're really excited to be carrying on a long-standing tradition. It's the oldest retail store in the city of Russellville. We're Green's Dependable Hardware, 15220A Highway 43 in Russellville, Alabama. We're right behind McDonald's or right across the street from the hospital. Number is 256-331-0123.
Your Dependable Service Center.
Oh, won't you hear me, people, when I say, well, let's all do something good.